Hello, you wonderful, beautiful people of the world. Welcome back to another video. Namaste. My name is Yogi Court, otherwise known as Courtney. What's up? For the last year and a bit, I've been traveling the globe, which has been absolutely amazing. Super, super grateful. And with that, I have officially become a traveler. But I know us travelers, we struggle with the body sometimes. Also, just taking your backpack up the stairs of your hostel or hiking up that mountain, whatever it might be. Us as travelers, we need some time just to stretch it out. So if you are a fellow traveler and you've clicked on this video, I'm so excited to share this with you because we're going to open up the body and we're going to feel absolutely amazing afterwards. Okay, so let's get into practice today. Also, just note that you don't even have to be a traveler to enjoy this stretch as well. You can be a traveler of your own country, of your own city. We are all travelers of the world. Cool. So today, let's start in a comfortable seat just to settle into the space, to the practice, getting nice and comfortable. Allowing the hands to draw open, palms facing up towards the ceiling as we soften the eyes. And just getting into the seat, softening out the face. And just taking a nice grounding breath in through the nose. And opening up the mouth and release. 2 more deep breaths in through the nose. And open up the mouth and soften. 1 more time, inhale. Expand the belly. And open up, release. And giving yourself this time right now to be here and present. Connecting with body and with breath. Drawing our hands together at heart center as we bow our forehead towards our fingertips, sealing our intention for practice. Simply be here now with body and breath. Inhaling and exhaling. And then slowly, gently release. We'll inhale, reach the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to eagle wrap the right arm underneath the left and then around in towards the palms. Now you want to push your hands away so that the elbows potentially come towards the eye line. We're going to inhale, open up the spine for cow spine. Exhale, cat round the back, chin to chest, tuck your elbows into your belly. Inhale, open up, expand the body. Exhale, round. 1 more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. So nice, we inhale, arms reach all the way up. Then bending into your left hand as you draw your right hand onto your left elbow. Nice little tricep stretches. You still keep the length in the spine and then try to keep the integrity of your chin parallel to the floor. Let's inhale. We exhale, gently, slowly release as we start to fold forward over the legs. Remember which shin is in front. I'm just feeling this maybe into your glute space specifically. And pretend like someone's pulling your hands forward and pulling your hips back. So you have this beautiful contrast of a push and pull. And this beautiful balance in that. And take a deep breath in. We exhale, walk the hands all the way back towards the legs. And then let's change over shins. Placing the other one in front. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. And then exhale, wrapping the left arm underneath the right this time. And then you're welcome also just to gesture this eagle if you can't necessarily get that. That's also okay. I understand. Damn, the elbows and the shoulders can be tight sometimes for show. Okay, let's inhale. Cow spine, open it up. Exhale, round the back, cat spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, cow, lengthen the spine, grow nice and tall and open. Exhale, around. Inhale, open it up. Push those elbows forward, and as you round, feel into those shoulder blades separate. So nice. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Bending the right hand now, taking that left hand onto the right elbow as you push it in, feeling the outer arm into that tricep. And then noticing left and right side of body, they might be different. And gently, slowly release it. Inhale. And exhale, we soften and we fold forward. Take a deep breath in. We exhale, walk the hands all the way back towards the legs. So nice. Then we're going to roll over onto the knees and come to a very gentle child's pose, opening the knees the length of the mat, walking the hands forward, sending the chest down. Just taking a moment to notice how that all feels within your spine. Really relaxing the belly here. So you send your chest down to the mat and you send your hips down towards your heels. Remember, you can return to this pose in child's pose whenever you need. Slowly coming back up to tabletop. As we place our knees slightly together, hips underneath, how are we doing? Hips underneath your knees, or rather knees underneath your hips. We're going to send the chest down into puppy's pose, keeping the knees above the hips here. Really feeling this into the upper back and into the armpits. This is such a nice stretch, especially, if you've been carrying a backpack for a while. You can even place or do the stretch rather on a wall by placing your hands on the wall and sending your chest down like this. It's also super good if you've been at a desk all day, travel planning potentially, or just sitting down for a while as well. One of my favorite stretches. So nice. Pushing off from your hands. And then placing the hands slightly closer towards the body, but still far away as we come to our first downward facing dog. Bending into the knees, relaxing your neck. I suggest that everybody bends their knees here, and then slight micro bend into your elbows as you open up the hands to grip the ground with your hands. Staying nice and conscious with the breath. And gazing forward as you take a nice walk forward to the front of the space, keeping the knees and the back as bent and relaxed as you'd like. And softening into the head. Then heel turning the feet out just slightly to make it nice and wide so that you can feel comfortable within this. As you grab opposite hands to opposite elbows into ragdoll, you can sway the body here side to side. And I really want you to relax your neck. So you tuck your chin slightly into your chest, but it must still feel quite natural. Just allowing it to hang, gazing to the back of your space. Then we slowly bring the hands back to center. As we place the hands down, heel toe the feet back in. I'm going to bend the knees and come up onto the toes, a little toe stand here. Super good for the knee health here. And then as controlled as you can, we're going to sit back down. Nice. And then draw the feet together to touch to Buddha Konasana. The further that you place the feet, the less intense the stretch will be. The closer that you place it, the more intense the stretch will be. Okay, let's inhale to lengthen the spine. And then exhale, we're going to fold all the way down, nice and soft, just for about 5 breaths here. Noticing the inner thighs and your hip flexors here. So good to stretch these out after you've been walking a lot or hiking potentially. Let's take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, we walk the hands all the way back towards the body as you draw your knees together, placing the feet hip distance apart, taking the hands behind you. Here, you can take your wrists facing forward to the feet, or you can place them out to the side. Right now, I'm dealing with a little bit of a wrist injury, so I'm going to place them to the side to protect the wrist. And then we're going to tuck the tailbone in to lift the hips up, coming into a beautiful reverse tabletop, feeling this into the front deltoids, into your shoulders, noticing as well into your shoulder blades, and then really pushing into your glutes as you take the hips up towards the sky, placing the weight into the heels of the feet, allowing the toes to be nice and light. Let's hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. We lower down nice and slow. So nice. Cross over the legs and downward facing dog. Nice full body stretch. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and release. And slowly walk the body forward once more. Forward fold. Legs can be straight or bent. Yeah. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, fold and soften. Inhale, arms reach all the way up, high mountain. Exhale, hands heart center. Here we're going to go through a beautiful sun salutation vinyasa flow. Just 3 times getting into the body before we add a little bit of more of a flow and add on. So inhale, high mountain, arms reach all the way up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold as you melt and come completely down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, fold and soften. Hands down, we step the legs back, high plank. Here you can use knees or no knees, bend the elbows halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. This is known as our chaturanga. Exhale, roll back, downward dog. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Step forward, right leg, step forward, left leg. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, fold and soften. Inhale, high mountain, arms lift. Exhale, hands heart center, that's 1. Inhale, high mountain, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, soften. Hands down, we step back, high plank. Chaturanga. Then the elbows gaze forward, left leg steps forward, right leg steps forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, soften. Inhale, high mountain, rise. Exhale, hands out center. One more time. Inhale, lengthen, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands down, step back, high plank, chaturanga. You know where we're going. Inhale to lift up for your upward dog. Exhale, roll back, down dog. So nice. Bend your knees, gaze forward. This time, take a jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and soften. Inhale, high mountain. Arms lift. Exhale, hands out center. Just noticing your breath. Noticing the heat that's been created in the body. And inhale, high mountain, arms reach up. And exhale, forward fold, soften. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Hands back. This time, just step back, down dog. We'll start to flow a little bit more down and get into some more smaller muscles to strengthen and stretch them out. Take an inhale to prepare to move. As you exhale, you're going to step your right leg forward. Left knee will lower, Anjanasana, low lunge. Inhale, arms lift to come all the way up. Feeling this into that left hip flexor. So good to strengthen and stretch out those hip flexors for any type of walking upstairs, just in general as well. Let's take an inhale. And exhale, hips back, straighten out the leg, hamstring stretch. You'll come onto the heel of the foot, pulling the toes towards the body. Breathing into the hamstring, noticing the side of the body. And you slowly bend into your right leg as you're going to turn to the left to shift onto your left shin. Then you're going to draw your left hand down, assisted side plank, as we send the right arm up and the right leg up. Let's take an inhale. And exhale, right knee to elbow, draw it in. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, knee, elbow, hold. Right hand, right ankle to come to tiger for a little quad stretch. Gazing to your left hand as you grip the ground with the hand, opening it up. So nice, gently, slowly release. I'm going to reverse the order. So placing that right leg down, moving in that left leg. Hands down, we step the right leg back, high plank, chaturanga. So nice, stay with your breath. And inhale, prepare to move. And exhale, left leg steps forward. Right knee lowers. Inhale, arms lift all the way up. Anjanasana, feeling and breathing into your right hip flexor this time. Inhale. And exhale, hips back, straighten out that front leg, hamstring stretch. And here, try to keep your hips facing forward. So you'll draw your right hip forward and your left hip back. Then also trying to keep the spine nice and straight if you can. And you're welcome to bend this left leg if you need as well. That's perfectly fine. Keep the breath nice and long. You're going to slowly bend into your left leg as you move to the right hand side this time. Right hand down in line with that right knee. Left leg lifts and lengthens, and the left arm lifts and lengthens. Let's take an inhale. Now exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Now exhale, knee, elbow. One more time, inhale, lengthen to reach. Now exhale, knee, elbow. And then slowly drawing the left hand onto the left foot. Quad stretch, tiger. Gripping the ground with that right hand as you gaze towards that right hand for the balance. Opening up the left shoulder. Feeling this mainly in the quad here. Let's take an inhale. And exhale, gently, slowly release, reverse the order. Place that left leg down as you move towards the left leg, framing the foot, lifting the right knee. Left leg steps back, high plank, chaturanga, we flow. So nice. Let's take an inhale through the nose. And exhale. Inhale, prepare to move. And exhale, we draw your right leg forward, half pigeon. So you're going to take the right knee in line with the right corner of the mat, and then draw that left leg in, or rather, draw the right ankle in towards the navel. Make sure that that left leg is straight along with that left hip. Now, this might be quite intense for that right glute, but that's the whole point, so breathe. Let's take a deep breath in. And then exhale, we're going to come down onto the forearms. I'm going to hold for 5 breaths here. And then if you feel like you can go a little bit further, you'll straighten out the hands, send the chest and the forehead down. Stay for one more breath. Inhale, prepare to move. And exhale, push off from your forearms as you come to sit onto your right glute. Now you're going to straighten out that left leg. You're going to draw your left hand down, open up your right shoulder as you inhale, reach your right arm up, to exhale and reach over towards the left foot. The point here is to not touch the left toes, but to rather keep that rotation of your right shoulder and chest. So good for this lower back and the side body, especially when you're carrying heavy things or doing a lot with the body. And take a deep breath in. And exhale, gently release as you place the right hand down, coming onto the right shin, stargazer, just opening and expanding the body. And you slowly draw it back, hands down, forward onto the mat, down dog. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. And inhale, prepare to move. And exhale, left leg, this time half pigeon. Coming all the way down. Breathing into this first, taking the left knee to be in line with the left corner of the mat, moving this left foot in towards the navel. The further that you take it out to that 90 degree, the deeper the stretch. And then moving that right leg so you make sure that it's in line with the hip. Take an inhale. And then exhale, we come down onto the forearms to hold and breathe for 5 breaths. If you feel as though potentially you can go slightly further, you're more than welcome to. Taking inhale. Exhale, pushing up from those forearms, sitting onto your left glute this time, drawing your right hand down along the right calf, opening up the left shoulder. Inhale, arm lifts. Exhale, over towards the foot. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. And exhale, gently, slowly release, placing the left hand down, coming onto the left shin, open up, stargaze just for a moment. And then slowly lowering down. And then coming to nice cross-legged position. You're more than welcome to lie down and go into Savasana. Otherwise, we'll just take a couple of moments of breath awareness and body awareness to close off our practice. Staying grounded in the breath. Noticing the physical sensations of the body. And slowly join your hands together at your heart center. And just taking a moment to thank the body and the breath for moving, grooving, flowing, and taking yourself across the whole entire world to different continents and countries. And then most importantly, giving yourself time to decompress within the body and the mind. And so much love and gratitude towards each and every one of you for coming and practicing with me today and flowing and moving. I really do appreciate it. So much love and light to beautiful, beautiful people. Namaste. Have a beautiful day, and until I see you next time.